clan and some element within Kantu Community in Warri Federal Constituency of Delta State. Made Tuesday, 10th June 2025 at Nenuwa Hall, Omadino Community, Warri Federal of Delta State. I am Chief Priest Yomere Oti Yomere, the asserted Omadino Community. I am the Chairman, Subcommittee on Legal and Education, Omadino Community. We made this press briefing at the instance of the Olare-Aja Omadino Olare-Aja and the entire member of Omadino Council of Elders, Omadino Community, and Omadino Federated, and to debunk the false historical narrative being peddled by one chief government Debunking, aka Debunking, Chief Gbamaratu-Ijaw, spokesman of Gbamaratu-Ijaw, and their co-travelers, which also comprised of some elements from Kantu Community as they concerns Omadino Community. Omadino Community is an Aboriginal Itsekiri community, an integral and inseparable part of the Warri Kingdom, with a clear, distinct, and verifiable history which spanned over 7 centuries, predating even the Warri Kingdom. Our ancestors founded, pitched tents, possessed, dwelled, and made their living out of the surrounding environment, spanning our vast territories, which across present-day Warri South, Warri North, and Warri Southwest local government area of Delta states. Our homeland, dotting the marshlands, mangrove territories of the Warri Kingdom, include but not limited to settlements such as Okerio, Akpata, Bakukoje, Kantu, Ajilebe, Ekwa, Lolomi, Oroboso, Ajipepe, Yanabomi, Ubarure, etc. That made Omadino a federated community. Before the arrival of Nenuwa to the present-day Omadino community, we settled across this area I'm talking about. Our territories are bounded to the north by Bagoro, Egoro in present-day Warri North local government area of Delta State, to the south by the Escavos River, to the west by Nana Creek and Uborodo communities in present-day Warri Southwest government area of Delta State, and to the east by Saple, Okpe local government area. Anyone who dwell or dwelling within these traditional, historical, and legally established boundaries are all our customary tenants, including the Gbamaratu people. These have since been established in suit number W29 1949. It is low versus Atemubaghan. We know who we are and where we are and where we are coming from. It is not in the place of anyone from Gbamaratu to tell our history, ancestors, lineage, destiny, or our aspiration, except they do so for the purpose of mischief or to deliberately misinform the public within fabricated tales. All that they are saying to follow the camera and people of Gbamaratu are falsified. I will give you a typical example why I say those history are falsified. It is a fact, empirical fact, that all the creek from Warri River to Ancestral River, no one is named after their ancestor. They claim to be the owner of Gbamaratu. We have Nana Creek, we have Shaninomi Creek, we have Abiobira, we have the Ancestral River, we have Oduebure, Enyogbe, Esungbo, Ariwo, name them, Ubarire. All these creeks, rivers, within an aside where they claim to be their land is named after Itsekiri. So how come that you claim to have land in Gbamaratu, yet no one creek, one land is named after your ancestor? Ewo Nenuwa Ansu. Daughter of Nenuwa. We are from Jefu. We are from Omadino. We have what we call an assimilation with the Olu of Warri, which will accept our king. He speaks our language, and we accept him as all the land that we own is over the lordship of the Olu of Warri, and is pronounced and established in the Supreme Court judgment. We take this opportunity to strongly caution the lives of Tompolo and his board from pardoning fabricated and unsustainable version of the historical narrative about our people. Our foundation and our history, as doing so, we only further expose his ignorance even of the very history of his Gbamaratu clan. We also call on the public to completely disagree, to disregard the false narrative of Tompolo and his lives. What they are saying is blanked lies. They have no background, they have no history. I watched Dr. Atikan who said that Rosary is buried in Omadino, and if your father that you claim to be the ownership of the whole river is buried in this land, who are you? That is the question that will be answered next. On the intimidation and attempted annexation of Kantu Community in Warri Southwest local government area of Delta State by Tompolo and his cohort. Firstly, we quickly correct the wrong reference to Kantu Community as Kantu, not like Kantu. The name is Kantu, and the Aboriginal name is of Kantu. Somebody has lived there before, one has come to join the right name of Kantu. You don't know it now. Before the recent creation of political kingdom in Delta State around 2007, Bantu was only a clan existing partially within Omadino land and wholly within the Warri kingdom, with members of the clan enjoying the privilege of serving as chief of the Olu of Warri. One of such chief was Chief Aruwe Papa of Aja Olorogunmeji, which is now corrected to be Kunukunuma. There was a chief that represented the Ijaw in that house in the palace of the Olu of Warri. And that place was known to people. It was also founded by sons of Omadino community. One of such chiefs was Chief Aruwe Papa of Aja Olorogunmeji, which Gbamaratu-Ijaw now referred to as Nkrumah. Even at that, Gbamaratu clan did not and has never extended up to Kantu land, which sit on a territory entrusted to the children of Abiloro. Abiloro is a grandson of Iriamen. Abiloro have other sons. Abiloro have elder siblings. Gave birth by Omami. Omami was the person who lived here with the call of the Olu of Warri, indigenes, who went to Itsekiri before he married a princess that gave birth to Abiloro. And before then, this is the third Olu of Warri. Before then, Omadino has established their stay in the whole of that area that they now call Gbamaratu, including Kantu. The children of Abiloro of Omadino, among those children include Ederi, Menishogun, and Erebo. was the last of it all. Is the last child of which is the last great grandchild of Ejije, a female. In course of time, Erebo was married to one Ozibri from Bara in present-day Bayelsa State. The other siblings of Erebo also live their lives and manage their families in Kantu, being bona fide Itsekiri members of Kantu Community. Now, let me draw your attention to this. People were living in Kantu, or Magnon were living in Kantu, before Erebo married to Ozibri. Ozibri was a local fisherman who moved from Bara in the present-day Bayelsa to come to where they are calling Gbamaratu now, which is Omadino community land, the area of Kantu, Ukbomi, other places. These are Omadino community land. They go in that place, married, born 7 children. However, we have already established stay in those places before established what is called a relationship by law. Also, in the Supreme Court judgment that I just quoted, there was an application by Shaninomi to the Board of Omadino community, one Akpata who also went to go and stay in Okerigo. The application says that Shaninomi came to Omadino to say, these are my people, they don't have where to stay. Please allow them to stay in Okerigo and Ubakoche. The history and the fact is contained on the said Supreme Court judgment. So how come you now establish the fact that you have land? It is false. Ozibri did not want Kantu, neither was his father or anyone of his bloodline buried in Omadino, as Tupolo and Benkama is trying to make the public believe in their fabricated history. Ozibri only lived in Kantu as our son-in-law by virtue of his marriage to Erebo. Now what happened? Like I said, people have been living there as Omadino. But the relationship by law made our people accept Ozibri to come and stay with his wife and his children in Kantu. That doesn't make that place Ijaw Community. It is Omadino Community. If I may refer you to, there was a court case between Thomas Bameta of Omadino and Pa Odi Edukuro, the recent late Olare-Aja. Which one he went down at the B? He went down at the B, Ijaw name. He's went down at the B. Is it your name? No. Is God at the B your name? No. These are the people who took Omadino community to court in 1990. The case is suit number WM/68/1990. This was took Omadino to court over a land in the place called Obiegwa. And at the end, when Omadino filed their system of defense, they withdraw the case and settle as father and son, where is people of Gbamaratu-Ijaw. That land is Omadino community land, is Omadino land, and is under the overlordship of the Olu of Warri. Existing partially within Omadino land and rolling within the Warri kingdom, with members of the clan enjoying the privilege of serving as chief of Olu of Warri. One of such Owolu did not form Kantu, neither was his father or anyone of his bloodline buried in Omadino, as Tupolo and Gbamaratu is trying to make the public believe in their fabricated history of Abilo of Omadino. The other siblings of Erebo, who are also from Kantu, have no blood connection with Ijaw and have their own blood line well defined as Itsekiri, except those of Erebo by Owezibiri. If those who claim to be descendants of Owezibiri, which they identify with other communities as this amount to an affront rascality taken too far and completely unacceptable, Kantu has never been an Ijaw community but an Itsekiri community. Kantu remains Itsekiri community. Testifying under oath is suit number W29 1949. No less a person than Babo. Like I said before, the history of Gbamaratu that they claim today is owned by Omadino and Ugorogo. Our boundary is in Odwebure. From Jalago, where they call Babo, then we call it Babo. Now they are not calling it Opraza. They are all going to land. Not like Opraza in that place. It was a market. People come from everywhere to do their business. That they changed now to Opraza. Not like Opraza. The name was Babo. And there was a man then who was the President General of the Gbamaratu clan as at 1949, who swore to an oath affidavit that led to the Supreme Court pronouncement. What is his statement of oath? I live at Opraza on the Escabos River, Warri province. I know the Gbamaratu clan. The clan consists of Ijaw people from about 8 villages and many small fishing spots. The 8 villages are, they call it what he called as an Ijaw man then. He called it Opraza, Kunukunuma, and the real name is Babo. Kunukunuma is called Olokmeji, Benikuku, Kokodabe is Babokoje, Okanekoko is Okanrigo, Agoba, Indukoroba. These are the affidavits that the man called Babo, who is the then President General of the purported clan, Gbamaratu clan at the time, swear to affidavit and claim to be known as Gbamaratu clan communities are built. They never mentioned Omadino community. They never mentioned Kantu Community. They never mentioned Akpata Community. He never mentioned Obodo Community, neither Escabos or any other community in the Itsekiri land. So if this man, who is their ancestor, as at 1949, swear to an affidavit and declare that this community are members of their clan, so who is not lying? It means that government, Ekwenkolo, and his people, and the country, and the people in the country, they are giving a fabricated story. Now let me tell you, the federal government must take a drastic action about this issue. Because you can, a Supreme Court, a court of competent jurisdiction, and Apex Court of Nigeria cannot make a pronouncement. Yet some persons will come with distorted history to change the narrative. It's not acceptable. And we are calling on the federal government, the state government, the government to concerned about it. If not, we are going to take legal action for them to, ensure that they made known to the Ijaw of Gbamaratu that the land is Omadino, the land is Escabos, the land is Itsekiri, and it's over under the overlordship of the Olu of Warri, because it's a Supreme Court pronouncement. Nobody has the monopoly to change it. Not in this country again. That Kantu, which was already a major community as of 1949, was never listed as one of the communities of Gbamaratu clan. We refer you to the testimony in chief of the then president of Gbamaratu clan, in the person of Babo, the suit number W29 1949. It is wrote as at Mokumo. So where is Chief Topolo, Chief Benikama coming from? With their false narrative, why are they trying to mislead the public? Why the barbaric attempt to annex Kantu as Ijaw community? Let us assume, but not considering that Kantu community is an Ijaw community, as alleged. Why was it burned 3 times by Gbamaratu-Ijaw during the Afamos Warri crisis? If you claim that Omadino is your community, Kantu is your community, Omadino was attacked 3 times. 2 Olare-Aja was killed. Kantu was also attacked. Jala was attacked. Why did you attack your own place? That is not claim to be your place. It's an attempt to annex Itsekiri land. You say no, it's also acceptable. Other than Gbamaratu clan, and it is history must be preserved, not bastardized by both Kantu and Gbamaratu. They are all children of Omadino community. We call on the good people of Warri Kingdom and the entire public to disregard the shameless press conference targeted at rubbishing the rich history of Kantu Community. The Olare-Aja of Kantu Community by Edwin Atikan Atemubaghan, popularly known as Edcan, who is among those that addressed the barbaric press conference, at sometimes in the year 2000 released a publication where he stated the truth that Kantu Community is purely an Itsekiri community from Omadino. So his recent action, as seen in press conference, demonstrates purely that he has either been blackmailed or compromised. Dollar is speaking. He's been paid. He's been intimidated to so do. But what I want to call on the public and the federal government, the state government, I think the like of Edcan, like of Topolo, like of Bolikama, they seek psychiatric attention. They are not normal. They should be schooled. They should be schooled. I'm bold to say they are not normal. They should be schooled. And also is one of the most documented communities in Warri Kingdom, with several court cases, one as Itsekiri, Shared Regional Development Company SPC, over land acquisition in the Edcan. In the case, they proclaim that they are Itsekiri, where were the Topolo and Gbamaratu then, when they are winning all this land in the name of Itsekiri and under the leadership of the war of Warri. Right now, if you go by the NFDC record, you see all the accusations done by Kantu people. They never say they own this land under Gbamaratu clan or kingdom, but yet they own the land for and on behalf under the ownership of the war of Warri. You look at that, very straight. Among which is the court case against Shared Regional Development Company SPC over land acquisition in the Edcan. In that case, they clearly proclaim that they are Itsekiri, so one would wonder where the likes of the Topolo and Gbamaratu where as at them. We have made the report very well. They are the people of the Omadino community. They are the Aboriginal communities that came before the war of Warri. We have aspirations to the war of Warri, and we accept each other. It's our king and our personal love and ownership of all our land. So our land, we have no bloodline. Our tradition, our festival, all is related to Ijebu or Itsekiri. Today, if you go to the history of the Aboriginal, go to Ilori, you will have Orori.